Family.
Success.
Happiness.
Grades.
Family.
Competition.
Artwork.
My mom.
Achievement.
So the question in terms of how to motivate players and how important that is, it's the number one thing I think I have to do as a football coach, or any coach to be honest with you, is get our young guys motivated, day in and day out. I think the biggest key there is you talk to each individual player and you get them to sit down and tell you what their goals are, and then we talk about how we can get them there and discuss, what's the most important thing for them. So it's a daily challenge, and it's something that to be successful in this field you have to do. So how do I maintain a high level of motivation? Me personally, I think it starts with just taking care of yourself. I try to get a lot of exercise. I try to get rest and maintain a good work-life balance. I think sometimes, particularly in football, there's a grind factor, and you can really sort of overextend yourself and tire yourself out by working, day in and day out. And so what I try to do is make sure that there is a good balance. Give players off on Sundays, and to be honest with you, as a coach, we kind of take some time too to spend with our family.
That feeling's a good feeling. We did everything we could. We didn't play a perfect game, all right? But what we didn't do was what? We didn't quit. We went after them, toe to toe. That football team knows. Okay, we sent a message. The results weren't what we wanted. If we played that team 10 times, I believe we could beat them 9 out of 10. I really do. I think we have the better football team. But now what? Now what? Okay, we got to come back. Okay, we've got to get a lot of things fixed. Guys, we're halfway through our journey. We got a lot of football ahead of us. And listen, nobody feels sorry for you. There's nobody in this league that's going, poor Westminster. What they're trying to do is take you out. Okay, so you got to prepare for that. As coaches, as players, we're going to get together. We're going to get this corrected. We're going to get this fixed. And we're coming to homecoming next week. And we're going to play St. Vincent team that's going to see what kind of weather.
Do I consider myself as self-motivated or motivated by others? I'm self-motivated. I've always been driven to succeed, but my personal goal is in making myself better. Obviously playing sports my whole life, my teammates have been a big part of that, but it's always been intrinsic to get better by myself. Some of my goals for next year, as a team, to win another PAC championship. It's kind of like a miracle story if no one knew back 2 years ago. So this year we really want to come in strong as a team and win PACs again. Personally, I was lucky enough to get all conference this past year. Maybe a push for first team all conference personally. Just it sounds a little selfish, but that's how I know that I really got recognition for myself and really stood out and helped my team. So.
My biggest motivation or motivator is not wanting to be broke. That's my biggest fear in life. I don't want to ever be broke, so I'm going to do whatever I can to get this money. Two things that are most important to me are money and family. That's kind of what we live life for family, and then to have money, to maintain money.
The guy that wakes up and knows dinner's waiting for him when he gets home. All right? Those types of guys get a little complacent. They expect to have their bellies full every single night. But let me tell you about us, in our program, in our struggles. We don't have a full meal every night. We got to go out and we got to get it. And we got to earn it. If we don't earn it, we don't eat. We don't go out, we don't get our food, we don't eat. And we go hungry. And you know what's something about hunger? What that does to you? It makes you tough. It makes you fierce. It makes you have what I like to call that struggle. And that's what we have in this room. That's what we have as people. We're a struggling group. Has never gotten credit, has never gotten respect. And you know what that's made us? Hungry. Real hungry. Hungry. We got an empty belly and we need to eat. We need to eat. And guess what? They're coming to our house, under our roof, at our dinner table, and I'm not inviting them to sit down and eat with us. That food's for us, because we earned it. We struggled. We worked hard. Let's go out and let's take with ours. That's our meal. And then, if we got nothing to do with that, let's go get it. Let's go.